For it. I have, what's your name? One of the ladies living with disabilities as an adult. She's in a wheelchair. And then
my name is Titilayomi.
Titilayomi. Phoebe. Okay, this is Phoebe. And then this is Abiola Rahman. It's also, give Abiola to my phone. Abiola Rahman. Thank you very much. So, you know, I'm doing this as quickly as possible. I have so many people in the studio, but I want to start this segment with Eva. Eva has been in our studios before. We told her a fantastic story. She grew out of the Little Saints home. She's Eva George. She's a producer. I find it interesting because, I mean, we don't refer to anybody who lives in a home as an orphan. And that's an example I took from your mom. And I just wondered why. That's why I wanted you to say a few words about that.
Okay, my mom doesn't appreciate the idea. Okay, she doesn't.
Your mom, Reverend Mrs. Daly George.
My mom, Reverend Mrs. Daly George, doesn't welcome the idea that, okay, the children should be tagged as orphans. She prefer calling them our own so that you can feel like you're actually relating with your biological mother. So right from when we were small, even till my age right now, you know, till when I left the home, you know, I've always looked up to her that she's my mom. Even till now, in all my documents, in every relation that I actually build, I refer her to my mom.
Well, it means that there's hope. I mean, so long as there's somebody willing to love you, you can be whoever you want to be. Isn't that the message?
Yes, of course, that's the message.
And sitting right next to you is Sauce Factory. We missed her out the last time. She wasn't here. Thank you for joining us this time. But give Sauce Factory the microphone to give to that lady there. That's the woman that runs the vigilante. Look at her looking at all of us. When she started at home, people thought she was crazy. They still think she's a mental case. Aunty Mary, so are you of the view also that children from such homes shouldn't be called orphans?
Yes. You're not having to distance them from the love for which God has given them.
God doesn't make mistakes. Yes. I guess that's where Mo comes in. Mo Rainbow. Mo, you know what? Give Mo, this is Mo. Mo is inspiration for what her mom does. I want you to strike a pose for me. Go on, strike a pose. Mo has been practicing her ballet and she's going to do it for us. Okay, go at me, mommy. Go back at me, mommy. Mo is inspiration for what you do. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. I have Mo and she was diagnosed with Down syndrome and I knew I needed to face it. I knew I needed to give her all the best. So I resigned from my 11 years banking career and I faced it. Started with heart surgery, having to fix the heart defects, and now we have a foundation, which I don't even know how God did it, but I know that God told me to move out there and reach out to families that have just received a diagnosis. I don't know what to do about it. So that was why we started More Rainbow Foundation with 2.5 years, and so many families have reached out to us.
Recently, one child benefited from heart surgery.
Yes, November 30th precisely. We've been trying to raise funds for a year. So we approached Down Syndrome Foundation Nigeria and they helped to get a sponsor, and she's had the heart surgery.
So Mo is a blessing to you then?
Yes,
and the rest of us.
So kind of.
But did you think that at the beginning though?
No. But you know, when your pain is now turned into passion and you found purpose, I mean, you fulfilled.
So now Uri, look at Uri, beautiful. In fact, her name means Uri Onu, lipstick. Something to adorn. And then she's carrying the cause for these women who are living with disabilities. How did that happen?
Yes, she talked about turning your pain and purpose. And everybody asked, do you have children living with disabilities? No. Any member of your family? No. But you know what? People are actually disabled in so many ways. And when I started for me, yes, when I started for me, it was a journey. I realized that these women live with disabilities, but then they have passion to succeed. They are educated, they have talent, they are wonderful. I have Abiola sitting right there in the crowd. She's a gold medalist several times. She's a tennis champion. I have to.
Abiola, take a bow.
There's so many. And there's Titi over there. She's fantastic with counseling. She has a website coming on that families, who have children living with disabilities can actually log on, and she can advise and she can talk to you. So for me, this is a journey. It's a personal journey, because I realized that, look, you have to live. It's a triumph of the human spirit. You have to live above your disability. That's what Edwin is all about. Empathy-Driven Women International Initiative. It's a universal message. Live above your disability. That's what it is.
Well, today we're just giving them fun. Can you know what? I would like you to help me with that microphone. Mommy Mo. And I'm going to cut that out because and Phoebe is doing, okay, you're practicing already now, the child that you're going to have. So you were saying that you must say something. I'm going to let you say that something very quickly.
Yeah, what I really want to say is I appreciate the fact that I'm a woman, because I find out that a woman with disability, we have triple jeopardy Yeah, for being a female and for being a female with disabilities. And also Nigerian women also discriminate against Nigerian women, their fellow Nigerian women with disabilities. Such you hear them say women and children, you know. And in this case, I really want to be a voice. I really want to come out for persons living with disabilities all at the same. I don't want us to wallow in self-pities because it will not be helped and it will not change anything. But rather, you should begin to add value to yourself, get yourself educated, get yourself, acquire some skills, and become who God actually assigned you to become.
Thank you.
You understand? Society has not always been fair, but just be fair to yourself.
You're standing true. Well, it's Christmas Day, and I would like, Micah is going to perform for us. I would like us to go and dance and be happy. All this, I don't know how you're going to dance. You have to show me how to dance with crutches. And you in wheelchair, I don't know. We are going to rock today, and we're going to, I mean, people are going to see us. I mean, Mo is going to perform for us. So, Micah, first of all, why are you agreeing to do this with us?
Okay, Aunty, you remember me too? Okay. Okay, my name is Micah, I'm an artist. Aunty, remember I met you in Ghana last year? I just love to do charity. God has given me a voice free of charge, and I like to lend it. If that's the only thing I can do. I'm always happy to be in the midst of people like this. They're our brother, they're our sisters, they're our friends.
Well, what's most important to me, you have your CDs too.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to give our CDs today.
Yes,
what's most important to me that is we all realize, like Obi-Wan said very clearly, that we shouldn't only give, it's Christmas Day, yes, we're giving today, but we're making you remember that through the year, you must remember that there are people who may not have what you have. Even Phoebe, who is sitting in this chair, has got something some people don't have. So she's going to also give out, you know. She says, don't pity me, you know, just let me be who I want to be. So I'm going to cut this cake with at the count of Jesus. Can somebody count Jesus for me? Can we go with the Jesus? Let's go.
Somebody give me a J.
J.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a U.
U.
Give me another S.
S.
That spells
Jesus. And Micah is going to perform for us. Okay, let's sit down. Let's sit down. Sit down. Let's sit. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. I want to sit on the floor too. Let's go. Oh my God. That's what it's been like on the show today, crazy and mad health. But I think we communicated, so we're going to end up with our Christmas song. See you again in 2017. Wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Stop the discrimination, defy the stigma. Disability does not diminish humanity. We are all... Yeah.
let's put our hands together for the girl. That's the beautiful presentation by Moy. Put your hands together for Moy. You can see a big smile on the face. Is really, 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 really happy.